ZbigniYev began praying in earnest for a wife when he finished his seminary studies in communist Poland. He felt that if he were to be a good pastor, he really needed to have a good wife. Shortly after graduation, church leaders sent ZbigniYev and a dozen other graduates to southeastern Poland to knock on doors. The young people were to seek to meet people's needs while offering Christian books and giving Bible studies. 2 by 2, they painted walls, they cleaned houses. Some people couldn't believe that they could receive free help. Every evening, the young people offered Bible studies. One day, ZbigniYev and his traveling companion, Jarek, knocked on the doors of houses in the town of Lesko. It was raining heavily. Dark clouds hid the sun, and a chill filled the air. Many people shut their doors. After a few houses, a door opened and a woman of about 40 looked out. "Who are you?" she said. "Why did you knock on my door?" "We are Christians and wanted to speak about Jesus," they explained. "I'm getting ready to take a shower. I will ask my husband if he wants to talk with you," the woman said. She shut the door just like her neighbors had done. ZbigniYev wondered if she would come back. But she returned after several minutes. "My husband doesn't feel well and doesn't want to talk," she said. "But I'd like to meet with you and hear more about Jesus. Can you come back?" The young men agreed to return. When they knocked on the door later, the woman invited them into her living room. About 10 people were seated there. They were eager to hear what the young men would say about Jesus. Among the people in the room was a young woman named Maja. For some time, she had been reading the Bible on her own. She also had been praying for a good husband. Young men in her town smoked and drank, and she wanted a husband who was faithful to God and free from addictions. After the meeting, Maja said to the woman who had invited her, "ZbigniYev will be my husband." A short time after the meeting, ZbigniYev invited Maja to a Bible study in another city. She went, and the two began to correspond by mail. Then she started attending evangelistic meetings. Maja decided to give her heart to Jesus in baptism. In 1987, evangelist Mark Finley held evangelistic meetings in Gdansk, a city known for worker strikes and the Solidarity trade union. ZbigniYev invited Maja to attend the meetings. Every evening, she joined 1,200 other people to hear about Jesus in a packed movie theater. At the last meeting, Maja decided to give her heart to Jesus in baptism. Today, ZbigniYev and Maja have been married for 35 years and have 2 adult daughters. ZbigniYev is not only a pastor but also a seminary teacher, church leader, and regular speaker on Hope Channel Poland. He marvels at how God answered his and Maja's prayers to find a good spouse. "I always tell young students at the seminary, you have to be very careful when you go door to door because you just might find a wife," he says. God is good.